I never thought I'd be talking about Fidel Castro and Africa in the same sentence. But here we are. You know what's crazy? This bearded guy from a tiny Caribbean island ended up being one of the biggest supporters of African liberation. I mean, it's like finding out your neighbor's chihuahua is secretly a bodybuilder. Castro's Cuba didn't just talk the talk, they walked the walk, all the way across the Atlantic. So, it's the 1960s, Castro's just taken over Cuba, and he's looking around like, okay, who else needs some revolutionary spirit? You've got Cuban troops, doctors, teachers, the whole enchilada packing their bags for Africa. It's like Castro looked at the How to Support a Revolution handbook and said, yeah, we're doing all of that. And let me tell you something, when it came to sharing that socialist ideology, Cuba was like that friend who discovers CrossFit. They wanted everyone to get on board. Now, let's talk about Angola. Cuba sent troops there faster than you can say solidarity. I'm not gonna lie, it was like the revolutionary version of Troops Got Talent. You had Cuban soldiers out there fighting alongside Angolans and they weren't messing around. They're taking on South African forces and it's not even their continent. And it didn't stop there. In South Africa, Cuba was backing the ANC like it was their favorite sports team. They're over here pressuring the apartheid government and I'm thinking, damn, Castro's playing 4D chess while everyone else is playing checkers. It's like he took one look at apartheid and said, nah, we're not having that. And you know what? It worked. Cuba's support was a game changer in the fight against apartheid. But wait, there's more. Cuba wasn't just about guns and soldiers. They were playing the long game with some serious soft power moves. You've got Cuban doctors heading to the most remote parts of Africa, like they're on some medical version of Survivor. And education? Oh man, Cuba was handing out scholarships like Oprah. You get an education, you get an education. Everybody gets an education. They're flying African students to Cuba faster than you can say international solidarity. It's like they decided the best way to fight colonialism was with textbooks and stethoscopes. And you know what? It worked. These Cuban-educated Africans went back home and became leaders, doctors, engineers, the whole shebang. It's like Cuba was running a revolutionary finishing school, but instead of teaching table manners, they were teaching how to overthrow oppressive regimes. Well, folks, we've just unraveled a story that's crazier than my uncle's explanations for why he's always late to family dinners. Fidel Castro, the guy most people associate with cigars and really long speeches, turns out to be one of Africa's biggest allies in the fight for independence. It's like finding out your history teacher used to be a rock star. Castro's legacy in Africa is huge, and it's still going strong today. African leaders still talk about Cuba like it's the cool kid who stood up to the school bully. And me, I'm just wondering if I can get Cuba to help me overthrow my alarm clock's tyranny over my mornings.